I pretty much go on autopilot, and sometimes it works. I don't think much just because I've done it so much. Like, I can, in the game and in the dugout, it's like two different mindsets, and it's just really easy for me to go back and forth.
Get really nervous, and I would.
That is true.
I pace behind everyone, and I go, and I have to kind of go off by myself and just kind of pace, and just kind of look in the woods and try not to think about anything, because I get really nervous, just because I do that for everything.
I'm a sub on varsity, so whenever I get a chance to go in, it's typically for Sierra. And when I do, I was like, okay, I don't want to mess up. I don't want to mess up. I don't want to mess up. So I just stay focused, and I'm just aware of what the infield is doing so that I can back up for anyone who needs it in right field. So I try to get the ball if need be.
I agree with all three statements.
If you were exiled to an island and you could take 2 teammates with you to help your survival, who would you take and why?
I think I would take Emily and Alexa. Alexa, because she would convince the animals to give them her blood, or give her their blood, because she keeps asking us to give blood, and it would work. And then Emily, because she could talk to the animals, because she had a turkey in her back seat the other day.
She'd be like, "I'll give you guys a smooch if you give me some food."
Yeah. And it'd just be a party. We wouldn't even have to worry about surviving. It would just work.
I would choose Autumn and Jasmine, because one, Jasmine is slightly taller than me and Autumn, so she would reach the coconuts, and she would reach anything else that needs to be reached that Autumn or I can't reach. And I would choose Autumn because she's a smart cookie, and she's very serious, so she would keep Jasmine and I in line, and she would literally lead the entire little group that we have.
Michaela's just tall. Like, she's tall. She'd reach all those coconuts. And Jasmine's just like, she's pretty cool. She can somehow
Just
handle
take Mick.
herself.
She'll teach the animals how to do TikTok
Yeah,
dances.
she'd be entertaining.
She just take exactly. If we have to run away from something, they can just stand there and start doing.
She
TikTok
can be like,
dances.
She doesn't need real food because she'll eat dirt.
she'll think of like the slow motion TikToks, and she'll just make time stop and she'll be like, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. I would take Alexa and Jasmine. I'd take Alexa because she's tiny and sometimes she can be goofy. But the main reason is because we'll probably throw her as food. Well, she's just really tiny and light, and I know both Jasmine and I can outrun Alexa. So like we can pick her up if she tries to get away and throw her at the bears so we can run. But I would take Jasmine because we have some good friendly banter. So I don't think I'd like actually get mad at her. But like if I did, I could grab a stick and hit her, and she would do the same. And maybe at some point we'll be nice to Alexa. That's why I would also take her, because she's always nice. And she can act as our blanket. She can lay across us.
Yeah.
She can fan us. She can be our little like
Servant.
Feed us grapes. Sorry, Alexa. I do like you, but sorry.